Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about how one can get a master's degree in nursing and become a registered nurse in the United Kingdom without any prior background in nursing. What I mean is that you can become a registered nurse in the United Kingdom by doing a 2-year program, which is a master's program, which is a pre-registration nursing program to become a nurse. All you need is your bachelor's degree in any program you did. It could be engineering, it could be accounting, it could be theater arts, any first degree program you have done. You can do a master's in nursing, a 2-year program, and become a registered nurse, a band 5 nurse in the United Kingdom. So in today's day and time, it is no news that nursing is a hot cake. We all know, like currently, it is one of the most hottest jobs on planet Earth. I've had people reach out to me and go like, oh, we wish you could switch and divert to do nursing, but having to go back to maybe nursing training colleges or nursing school to do a 3-year program or 4-year program. They feel it's not worth it because they've already done other programs. If you are such people, you have a first degree already, and you feel like you still want to pursue your passion of becoming a registered nurse, this program is for you. All you need to do is to apply for a master's program in nursing, which is a 2-year program, and you will come out qualified as a registered nurse, a band 5 nurse, just as anybody who has done a 3-year or 4-year bachelor's degree program. So the number one requirement for this program is to have a bachelor's degree. That is the number one criteria. It doesn't matter the course you did in the program. The most important thing is you had a bachelor's degree and your GPA is 2.1 or 2.2. Actually, with the GPA, it depends on the school. Some school accepts 2.1, some schools accept 2.2. But anything from these GPAs, you are good to enter into this program. And also, some school requires 1,000 hours of prior learning. Before, some people to require 800. Normally depends on the school. So any school you're applying to, you need to make sure you know the number of hours they are requiring for you before you can gain entry into this program. The reason why they are asking for these hours is because they believe that in your first degree, whatever program you studied, you should be able to account for a certain number of hours. Because the program is a 2-year program, which is very intensive, unlike the 3-year and 4 years program that has been structured in a way that you can relax a bit. This is compressing everything within 2 years. So they need you to be able to account for a certain number of hours you have done already, so that you can add them to whatever hours you are going to be doing within that 2-year program. That is why they would ask you for your first degree program, your transcripts, to show that, okay, these are the number of hours you have done. And also, another thing is that concerning these hours, let's say the school is demanding for 1,000 hours. 500 hours should be academic, what you did in your lecture, study room and all that. And 500 should be maybe you having worked in a healthcare sector before. Maybe you did some voluntary work, or you did your national service, or you were posted somewhere to go and help in a hospital, not necessarily working in a ward, but having worked in any clinical setting. It could be a care home, it could be going for immunizations, home visits, anything related to health. You should be able to account for having done some number of hours, voluntary work, or whether you were employed or you were doing service, whichever. You should be able to present them with having worked in a healthcare setting before. A number of hours. As I said, these hours depends on the type of school and what they require from you. So somebody might say, oh, maybe I did accounting, I don't have a background like working experience in a clinical setting. If you're really interested in pursuing this course, I would advise you to pick up a voluntary job in any clinical setting. As I said, it could be a clinic, it could be a hospital, it could be like anywhere that healthcare services are provided. A GP clinic, it could be anywhere. Just pick up a voluntary work if you are really passionate about pursuing this course. Get the hours do the voluntary work or the job you are going to do, get the hours you require, then you can come, because the hours is very important to them. If you do not have a background, like having worked in a clinical setting, you are going to be disqualified. Yes, so if you did social work or you did something, I mean, like something that you can use to defend yourself, that, oh, okay, maybe I've worked here before, I've worked there. You don't necessarily have to be in a ward, no. It can even be working at maybe the records keeping in a hospital, outpatient, like anything. You don't have to necessarily like having to be in a ward setting. So for this 2-year pre-registration program, we have adult nursing, we have children nursing, which is known as pediatrics, we have mental health nursing, we have learning disability nursing. So these are the four groups of nursing in the United Kingdom. So you can choose whichever one you want to study, but the most popular ones people normally go with are the adult nursing and mental health nursing, followed by children's nursing, then learning disability nursing. So it will depend on you and whichever field you feel more comfortable, then you go with that. So now this is the deal. You already have a bachelor's degree, a first degree, and you still want to pursue nursing. This is the deal. You go online, search for MSc Pre-registration in nursing, choose the specialty you want to work in, which is adult nursing, children's nursing, mental health, and learning disability nursing. You choose the one you want to work in. Then you present your bachelor's degree certificate, your transcript, and also your prior learning recognition, which is the hours you have done in your first degree, and then also the hours you have done working in a healthcare sector. Yeah, you need to present that one too. As I said, with the GPA, it could be 2.1 or 2.2. And also you will need to prove your English language proficiency. Yes, you need to write IELTS academic. And with the scores, it depends on the school. Some schools, their cutoff point is 7.0, some schools is 6.5, and some schools is 6.0. So you need to go online and look for whichever school and whichever cutoff they are demanding from the applicants. Yes, you need to get your IELTS too. So basically these are the, oh yes, and the most important part of it, your personal statement. They're going to ask you to write a personal statement. A personal statement is why, like, you want to come into nursing. You will need to explain to them from your own personal, like, experiences or personal feeling why you feel you want to pursue this program. You need to sell yourself to them. It's more like applying for a job. At this point, you need to sell yourself to your employer why you think you fit for this position or why you feel you want to be in there. So you need to write a top-notch personal statement to sell yourself to the academic board or whoever is going to look at your applications. Why you feel you have done a first degree in another field, but now you want to come into the nursing field. And there are so many reasons why people want to go into nursing. You just need to be passionate about what you are writing. And I think you are good to go. Yeah, so basically, these are the things they need from you. If you want to become a nurse, have a master's degree in nursing. In a way, I feel cheated. I mean, like, somebody has done a first degree, having to do 2 years, compressing all the nursing syllabus into a 2-year system, and the person comes out as a master's degree holder in nursing. It is good news. Like, if you have the money, go for it. But one thing I must caution you about this program is that the program is tedious because we are using 2 years to compress the whole syllabus to study. So you really need to be 100% for it. It's not a part-time program, it is a full-time program. 50% of the program is academic and 50% is placements. If I say placements, I mean clinicals. You'll be going for clinicals into the hospitals, into the communities, GPs and all that. So you really need to be like prepared. Yes, you really need to be prepared that for these 2 years, you're going to give in your all, because nursing is not easy. Even having stretched it to 4 years or 3 years, it is difficult. How much more having to compress everything within 2 years? But if you are ready, you can do it. People have done it and they are band 5 registered nurses in the UK. They are working in the NHS. They are working in care homes. So if you really have the passion to be a nurse and you are interested, trust me, you can do it. It is not difficult. I won't say it is not difficult. It is difficult, but with determination, you can do it. Yes. So for the funding regarding this program, well, if you're an international student, yeah, the least I have seen is £17,000 per annum. Yeah, if you're a home student, I mean somebody who is a British citizen or somebody who has their permanent residency in the United Kingdom, you have their school fees are separate, and those people have access to bursaries from the government. Yeah, so if you are coming in as an international student, the least I have seen is £17,000 per annum. Some are way expensive, £24,000 and all that. So what I'm going to do is that in the next video, I'm going to look at the schools that offer opportunities for international students to do pre-registration, in nursing MSc. What are their requirements and also their school fees. Yes, that is what I'm going to do in the next video. So if you're interested, stay tuned for the next video, which is going to come after this one. So that's it about this particular video. If you have dreams of becoming a nurse, don't let age or anything prevent you. There is no age limit to these programs. They are master's programs. The only problem most people have is with the funding, but if you have the money, go for it, and it will be of great benefit to you after the whole program. If you have the funding, you have the zeal, the energy, I urge you to go for this program, because at the end of the day, you will graduate and you will look back and you'll be so proud of yourself that you are a registered nurse now. So that's it about that. Thanks for watching this video. I will do a next video on the schools that offer these programs and their requirements and their school fees and all that. Lovely people, have a nice weekend. Bye bye.